Gamers! Today, we have one of the most insane items I have ever seen. We are checking out an item called Cruy today. And honestly, let me just show you what it does. You see, normally in Isaac, you're firing tears, right? That makes sense. Now, instead of firing tears, we shoot beans. That's right. Cruy is a quality 4 passive item that replaces your tears with beans. But that's not even the best part. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. That's not even the best part, okay? The best part about this is you can see that we're firing different colored beans, right? See, these different colored beans apply that specific bean's effect on hit. So as you can see here, anytime we hit a brown bean, we are getting the passive of the bean. If we hit the white bean, we are getting the passive of the butter bean. And if we hit the red bean, we are getting the passive of kidney bean. Now, this is from Chemo's Gizmos. It is, as soon as I saw this on Isaac Guru, I said to myself, I have to cover this. I literally have to. I will have this mod linked in the description below for those of you who are interested in checking it out. I do plan on covering the other item from this mod very soon. There's another item from this pack where instead of shooting beans or regular tears, you shoot fish. That's not a joke, by the way. You shoot fish. So that one is going to be on the channel very, very soon. And make sure you don't miss it. If I could ask you, just make sure you're subscribed. It is free to do. I would really flip and appreciate it. Now, we're not doing this live, as I normally do. I'm sure you're wondering where the chat is. Also, I did change the camera border. I thought that it was a bit bulky and a bit big in the videos, and it was kind of getting annoying to edit with it. So I just changed it to a little bit of a black box. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. Please let me know in the comment section. How will you guys feel about the new camera border, or do you want me to go back? I don't know. I like trying out new things and seeing if they stick or not. Duke of Lies just got deleted because the bean items are actually really strong when used in rapid succession. I'm gonna check the curse room, and then we honestly should be good to go. But yeah, I normally do these live. It's a weekday, so there's no reason for me to not be live, but there actually is. And the reason for that is that I tried to stream twice today, and both times, right before I was about to press the record button, my computer just turned off. No blue screen, no nothing. It just turned off. And so I was confused. My chat was confused. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Why is my computer just turning off? I don't get it. And so I did a little bit of troubleshooting, and I realized that one of my lights here, because obviously I have 2 studio lights, one of them was going out as well when my computer turned off. And so I found out that it seems to me as though... Ooh, that sucks. It seems to me as though my surge protector, if you know what that is, I'm sure most of you don't. If you don't, or most of you do, if you don't know what a surge protector is, it is essentially like an extension cord or like a power bar, but it has like a battery in it just in case your power goes out. Your computer doesn't instantaneously shut off, because if your computer shuts off randomly, without shutting down properly, there's a chance that it can kill your computer. So you have to be really, really careful about that. And it seems to me that because of how many power outages I've dealt with this year, it's a lot, by the way. I've experienced a lot of power outages. Oh, Virgo, not bad. Better pills. I'll take that. Cool. Let me get a cute little bow. Whee! I like it. But because of so many power outages, and for having it for, I want to say like 8 years or something like that, it has finally kicked the bucket and no longer holds power or charges of any kind. So I had to go out and get a new one. I got a brand new one today. It cost me like $100. I'm not happy about it, but it did in fact have to be done. Man, the bean items are just like, look at this damage. I have no damage ups. I just have beans. Beans! Now, I was thinking about going Devils today. I guess I could check this. Ooh, a lusty blood, but I can't take it. What a shame. I think we will just leave these behind for now. But Blue Baby has this passive in Repentance, for those of you who don't know, where all of his Devil deals cost the same amount as their red health counterparts. So, like a Brimstone would only cost 2 soul hearts as opposed to 3. Whereas most characters, it would cost 3, like I said. So, well, I'm gonna reset this floor, I think. Well, you know what? Hang on. Let me check my curse room really quick. Let me check on my curse room, see what this reverse tarot card's all about. It's reverse fool. I don't really care, but now we can do the boss trap, and then we can reset this floor. But yeah, the only reason, realistically, that we are playing Blue Baby, if you must know, the reason is simply due to the fact that the Blue Baby poops. he's a poop guy, and I thought farts are like poops. So I thought, why not play Blue Baby? Also, I just really like playing Blue Baby. I see a lot of people saying that he's a bad character and that they struggle to play him. Once you know how to play Blue Baby properly, he's like not that bad. He's like, oh, nice. He's like a pretty good character. Oh, big fan. Pretty fly. I'll blow this up as well. Beautiful. Dude, what a start today. And we are already on the floor number 2, my friends. I know technically this is still floor number 2, which means it would be time for today's question of the day. Now, I did get today's question of the day from my Twitch audience before my stream crashed because I was setting up to record. And they wanted to know very simply, what is your least favorite synergy in the Binding of Isaac? Let us know in the comments section down below. I would love to hear your answers. And I feel like there's a lot of synergies that are pretty bad. The one that comes to mind off the top of my head is gotta be like early game rock bottom into... Oh, nice. Rock bottom into soy milk. The reason I say that is simply because it's really hard to get your damage values to start going up again if you get soy milk rock bottom early enough in your run, right? Ideally, if you have rock bottom, you want to run into soy milk like towards the end of your run, where you're not going to be running into too many damage ups anymore. But sometimes you just get that soy milk rock bottom or Riz bottom a little bit earlier than you anticipate, and then you got to deal with the consequences. I kind of want to see what's in my devil deal, but I don't really have any health. So hang on. Let me check my shop really quick. Let him cook now, okay? Let him cook. Let me go up here. Maybe there's a soul heart in here. There is. But what I want to do first is I think it's in our best interest to check the boss trap first. And then I guess we could check this too while we're here. Because like, why not? Spiders and pills. Tears up and range up. Probably worth. I don't mind that. But yeah, that's my answer for today's question of the day. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. It's just money. That sucks. I was hoping for health, ideally, right? Because like, I want to get my health up for the devil deal, or I guess technically for the devil or the angel deal, but we don't really have a say in the matter at this point. He's dead. See you later, buddy. Any soul hearts for you, boy? Of course not. This game hates me. Now, I am loving these bean tiers, but it actually brings me to a topic that I wanted to talk about, and that is, why do beans at like a baseline have to be like a superfood? Why do they have to be so good for you? Okay, yeah, they make you fart a lot. I understand. Why do beans have to be so good for you? And the reason I'm asking this is because I think I'm the only person probably in the world that I don't like beans. Oh my god, Judas's shadow. That's oh wow. I have the occult. Absolutely not. I am good. I will take this though. That is huge. Yeah, if we get like a homing or something like that, the occult is terrible, so we're gonna skip that. But why do beans just have to taste so not good? I've tried so many of them, man. I've tried green beans. I've tried black beans. I've tried pinto beans. I've tried legumes. I'm just not a fan of any of them. I think this is an issue me and not an issue with beans themselves. But I can't seem to get myself to enjoy them. Am I the only one? Does this make me crazy? I don't mind a pinto bean. Like, it's okay. Like, sometimes if I'm at Chipotle and I'm feeling a little bit crazy, I'll add some pinto beans to my, like, burrito or my bowl, depending on what I get. But most of the time, man, I'm just not a fan of them. I don't like beans very much. Surely I'm not the only one who thinks this way, but it just sucks, man. You know a food that I do want to try, though, which I have talked about at length on the channel before? Dude, those dried crickets. Those dried crickets, man, I would love to try some of those. I don't know where you get them. I don't know how you get them, but they sound and look actually kind of delicious. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't like beans. So I guess my priorities are kind of all over the place. I really don't know. Apparently, I don't know what I like. Or maybe I know a little bit too well what I like. Where I'm like, I want to try dried crickets. Beans? No, get that away from me. Ew. Another thing that I've been wanting to try that I've heard really good things about, I never had it as a kid, and I never got around to buying it as an adult, is Spam, ham in a can. I've heard that Spam is like delicious. I have no idea. I've never even smelled it when it's like cooked, so I don't know. But I have heard from many, many people that spam is like a delicious food, and like people make great dishes with spam sometimes. So that's another thing where it's like when I want to get out of my comfort zone, I'm gonna try eating some spam, and I'm just gonna see what happens. I should have done the middle one. I don't know why I didn't. Shut up. We got some red chests here. Anything of value? I mean, not really. There's some pills. It's a range up pill. It's not horrible. Hematemesis is not bad, but it just simply doesn't do anything. I think this bean item is going to hard carry us through this entire run. I also wanted to mention, I'm pretty sure that my Tech Point 5 is applying the bean effect, by the way. I did try it out with items like Tech X, and I do know for a fact that Tech X does apply the bean effects. So if we get like a Tech X or a Technology or a Brimstone, I think that we can actually get the bean effects on those items, which is kind of awesome. I do really like that. The main gripe I have with a lot of mods these days is the fact that so many of them just don't have synergies. And I really like synergies. I don't have any keys for my item room, which kind of stinks. You know what? Let's do the boss first. The other gripe that I'm having with mods in general on the Binding of Isaac as of late, I'm sure this is going to fall on deaf ears like a little bit, because I don't know anyone else who is realistically checking the workshop every single day for new mods to cover, because that is my job. So I kind of have to do that. But the thing, I should pick it up, shouldn't I? I could try to crooked it. Okay, it worked out huge. That's 6 soul hearts. Insane. What do we got? Spirit of the Night and Rotten Baby. I'm glad that I doubled that up. I want both of those. Spectral and Flight is sweet, and Rotten Baby is just a really good familiar. But the thing that is really, really getting on my nerves right now when it comes to Isaac modded content has to be the fact that almost every single new upload on the workshop that I'm seeing is AI garbage. Okay, can you guys allow me to crash out for a few minutes about this? Nobody wants to see that, man. I get it if you're not artistically talented. I would 1000% rather check out a mod whose mod icon is made in MS Paint with a mouse than check out something that is AI garbage. I just don't care about it. I'm never gonna care about it. I just skipped my item room, by the way. I'm never gonna care about it. I'm never gonna check it out. I'm not even gonna give it a second thought. Like, it's just, nobody wants to see that, man. And if you're able to, why not just, like, hire an artist to make your mod icons for you? That's what I did. You think Rome's Ring Emporium was handcrafted by me? The sprites? I mean, absolutely not. My head mod makes everything for me, and she is absolutely incredible, and I would not ask anyone else to do it. Okay, well, that's not really that good. I'm glad that I skipped an item room for that. I also just realized that my Planetarium chance wasn't showing on my HUD. I don't know why it ended up doing that, but I'm sure a bunch of my settings are all out of whack because my computer kept crashing. We got 2 more Hemos Gizmos items. Interesting. So you can get the gifted effect, or we can get the box of chocolates. Drops 12 red hearts can instead be given to a beggar for it to drop a lot of its respective pickup. Oh, I mean, you know what? We'll leave that there for now. What I'm kind of thinking is, like, if we run into a judgment on this floor, I'll probably give it to them, or I'll try and crooked penny it. But I feel like hanging on to crooked penny is, like, more fun and better for the gambit, as it were. But yeah, man, I mean, AI stuff, just in general, like, it's just annoying to see. Like, my whole thing is, like, AI should be the thing doing the labor that nobody wants to do, and not the thing that is creating art. And so I just don't agree with it. It makes me upset. It's like, wasn't that the whole promise? When they started making AI, they were like, we're gonna make robots, and they're gonna do all of the menial labor that nobody actually wants to do, and then we'll have more time to do fun stuff and creative stuff that you guys want to do. And now they're just like, hey, by the way, this thing makes the most cursed image of a dog you've ever seen in your entire life, by the way. And also, it's taking up all of your water. And you're like, what? By the way, this is conjoined. That's why I did that. I'm getting really lucky with my crooked penny. I am feeling fantastic, but now the fact that I've said that means that we're not gonna get any more crooked penny payouts, so my bad. But it just really grinds my gears, man. It really gets on my nerves. I'm just not a fan of it, and I wish that it would stop. I really wish that it would stop. I get using it for tasks that you don't want to do, or like tasks that are difficult, or like medical uses, I guess. I don't know. There's some places where AI can be extremely beneficial, okay? I don't think anyone is discounting that fact. But when you bring it into like a creative space, It's a machine, man. It doesn't know anything. What are you doing? We have Virgo, so I'm gonna do this. Nice. We got a bunch of stat ups. Okay. And it's soul of Eden. Oh, sweet. I can use that on the item room. Incredible. I'm gonna waste a soul harbor. That's fine. Now, what I could do, you know what I should do? Hang on. I'm gonna do it on these anyways, so I might as well try to double these. Oh my god, it worked. One more time for the fans. No! I shouldn't have done it. It was a mistake. This was a mistake! I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry. I should have not been so greedy. There was 4 items there. I'm such a bad gamer. But yes, for those modders who are interested in me covering their mods here on the channel, because I do get a fair amount, okay, cube of meat. I do get like a fair amount of requests of people being like, hey, can you check my mod out when you have some time? My request is stop making AI thumbnails and AI art for your mods. Just stop doing it, man. I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it. Draw something with your mouse. Pay someone to draw something. It's just not fun. It's not worth it. And nobody likes it. Nobody, and the people who do like it are not the people you want to be associating yourself with. Okay, let's just be honest here. Let's just be realistic with ourselves and nip it in the bud, as it were. Okay. Look, I'm always game to check out people's mods as long as they are not AI riddled, and also as long as golden penny, nice. As long as they are not sexualizing a game about a child, because that is another thing that I cannot get behind. I get those comments on my shorts and oh, hello. I get those comments on my shorts and my TikTok feed a lot. Not a fan. Don't enjoy them. You know, I get comments that are like, when are you gonna check out the Beastia mod? And it's like, if you need these kind of things in what is supposed to be a game about a toddler that was murdered, that was killed, which is already like a grotesque subject matter, and it's like meant to be gross and bad. If you need that in your game, man, you need to talk to somebody. I think there's a separation that needs to be drawn. There's a line in the sand that I simply will not cross, and that is most definitely, as a matter of fact, one of the hard set lines in the sand. I'll tell you what. So, but you know, if anyone does comment that, even if it's like ironic or unironic, I normally just am like, I'm just removing that person from my channel entirely, because I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want my audience to see that. It's not what we're about. All right, we're here to play the Binding of Isaac and have a fun time. I do understand where, okay, that's awful as well. I do understand the argument sometimes where it's like, well, you know, in Isaac there's like there's a gimp mask. You can get gimpy. And it's like, yes, I see the point that you're trying to make. I don't think it's correct. The point that I think Edmund was trying to make is that Isaac is coming across these things in his basement travels, and like either A, he doesn't know what it is, or B, it's like gross and weird, but like not in a sexual way, if that makes sense. Like, I don't look at the gimpy mask and think sexual. You know, I'm not envisioning big booba, all right? Like some of you guys are. Okay? That's not what I'm thinking about, man. I don't care about all that. I'm not interested. I don't know. I'm going on a rant again, but I keep seeing some specific mods keep getting removed from the workshop. I keep seeing them get re-added by people, and it's sad, and it's like kind of annoying to see them get re-added to the workshop, because it's like they got removed for a reason, man. We don't want them on there, so stop putting them back on there. Nobody wants to see that. All right? If you're being that weird about it, like keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about it. Little Gish. I don't need him, but sure. What do we got? Oh, yeah, we already did this. Okay, so we don't need that. Well, I mean, realistically, we can just go to the mausoleum. I'm not a big fan of how low my health is, but don't forget, I do have Judas's Shadow, and I have not popped it yet, and I probably should relatively soon. Pop this bad boy Taurus. Nope. Little Chad. Okay. Man, these items that we are running into, fellas, they are not the best today. They are simply not the best. But you know what? Does it even really matter? We got a mystery gift. Maybe this is what turns everything around. Maybe this is what turns a bad run into a god run. We just gotta find our secret tunnel. God, the bean item, I swear to God, is single-handedly carrying this entire run. It is so good. It's so insanely good, it, like, doesn't make sense. Like, it does make sense. I think the reason it's so good is because the bean items have a 100% proc chance. And, like, normally, the bean items are either on a timed cooldown or on a room charge cooldown, right? So they take a while to go off in between usages. And then this is just like, you hit 3 tiers, you can knock an enemy into a wall 3 times and deal a bunch of bonus damage, right? So, and you're just like, you're not even really thinking about that, but it can happen. Okay, well, I blew myself up. Unlucky, it is what it is. Item, no item for us. All good. No item there either, but Hierophant is more health. I do think that I should probably die soon, though. It sounds so bad out of context. I should probably die soon, hey? I should probably bite the bullet, literally and figuratively, as it were, and die soon. We can fight the boss first, though. I think best case scenario is we die inside of a deal, right? Because then we can get an item, and we're not giving up necessarily any health for it. So I think that's probably what I'm going to try to end up doing. Now, I hope I get a deal here. I'm at 36% chance. It's not actually as high as you would like. We can dodge that. Beautiful. Incredible. And he should die right here. Nice. No deal for us. We did get increased planetarium chance and some shot speed. That's a wild card. Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely want to take that wild card with us, like 1,000%. I'm just kind of thinking, like, this stars card, or the Hierophant card, sorry, is pretty nice, but I think it'd be in our best interest to die on this floor then, which is fine. I don't mind doing that at all. No, okay, yeah, we gotta die on this floor. It's another Hierophant. Double Hierophant does, in fact, go crazy. We should find our secret room really quick. I don't know where it is, but I would like to use my mystery gift, if at all possible. Is it? No, can't be there. Could be here, maybe. Nice. All right, what do we got? 2 red hearts. All right, pop this. Spirit Shackles. I don't really need that, to be completely honest with you. I think I'm all right. So I'm going to go like this. Then we're going to go like this. We'll die, and then we'll come back in the other room as Dark Judas. We'll get a 6 damage increase. We'll get 4 soul hearts. I'm not even going to take Spirit Shackles because I find it to be more cumbersome than anything else. And we can make our way to Moss 2. Don't worry, I didn't forget to grab my my crooked penny. We're all good here. Now, if I get a Diplo, it's essentially like having a crooked penny that will never fail with my wild card, so that'd be kind of nice. I don't know if it'll happen, but it's certainly possible. Okay, I blew myself up. Classic. Bad gas. I've already got that as tiers. Shot speed up. Not really my favorite, but man, I am thoroughly enjoying being able to shoot beans. Beans. I can't do the raspy, like, digitized voice right now. My voice is still healing a fair amount. My voice is definitely still healing from like what it was like a few days ago. Lizzie Candle, nice. Tarot Cloth, also insanely good. Love to see that. Regular Judgment. If we had like a dice item that would go crazy, that also goes kind of crazy. You know what? I'll buy it for the time being. Okay, school bag. We can get 2 actives. Yeah, that's worth. All right. Eraser. No thanks. 4.5 volt and the Bibble. I'm good. A bit too late for that, but thank you anyways. And Spider-Man. Sure, we'll take it. Cool. I should use that Judgment. I probably will use it in, like, the secret room? Maybe. I'm kind of thinking about the best place to use it. Probably the secret room. I would love to have a reroll option available to us. But until that happens, we're kind of SOL on the rerolling secret rooms department. Unless the secret room does have a restock machine in it, in which case we can absolutely cook. Here's our item room, though. What do we got? Let's have a look. Metal plate, not bad. Suplexus, not good. So I'm good with that. Cool. Planetarium. I wonder if we'll run into the fish item, by the way. There's 3 new planetarium items in this mod. Now we got Pluto. Pluto's insane. I'm taking it. Pluto! I saw someone the other day, I think it was on TikTok. I've been seeing a lot more people post they're like full runs over on TikTok. And I saw someone doing a run and they got Pluto in like the 1st floor planetarium, and they were like mad about it. They were like, oh, I hate Pluto. I don't want to take this, but I will because it's a tears up. How can anyone hate Pluto? It literally shrinks your hitbox to like a minuscule size. There's no downside to this item. Maybe it's like a little bit harder to pick up consumables and items. That's like it. It's like nothing else. Why would you not like it? I just don't get it. Am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just didn't understand it. I was confused. Check here for a secret room. Beautiful. No, there's pills. Okay. Bombs are key. No thanks. Shot speed up. Sure. Okay. Can't really use the judgments then. Not really a whole lot to do there. I think what I can do is just honestly like pop this in here and just see what we get. We can pay one of them out at least. Maybe it gives me a health up or something. That'd be cool. Yeah, cool. We'll take it. Double health up. Not bad. And we, I think, are ready to fight Mama. So let's do it. Let's do it. Hit him with the fart. I'm pooping and farting and pooping and farting and pooping and farting all over mother. Yeah, she's dead. We deal a lot of damage. You know what? Let's grab the negative today. Let's go to the dark room. Why not? Hello, Dizzy Cat. Watch this. Oh my, okay, we have 18 lives. I wish that I was already 1 out of 3 guppy. I will be doing this because I think it's kind of hilarious. I wish I could take that, but I can't. Wait, I could have couponed that and gotten them both for free. I missed boss rush by a fraction of a second. I would have done it too. I totally would have done it. Well, that's my bad, I guess. What else do you want me to say about that? It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. My fault. I didn't expect to be 15 seconds late to boss rush by picking up double dead cat. Well, regardless, we should have plenty of time for the hush fight, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. Oh, the boss is right here as well. Okay, yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time, my friends. I mean, watch this. It Lives is gonna die so quickly as well that we're just straight up chilling. No deal, though. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's do a few more rooms. Maybe we can find a curse room, because then we can maybe get a teleport into the devil deal, because I want to get this last piece of guppy. Now, we could get it on the dark room. This is a factually true statement, but if I can get it a bit earlier than that, it would be great for the hush fight, right? So, yeah, we do have a vault that I forgot to check. So let's have a look here. Okay, there's no way there's a guppy item in here, but maybe we can get something. Extra trinket, child's drawing, bag lunch. All right, that's fine. I don't have a trinket, so all good. We do have a curse room right here. Let's see if we get lucky. Please? Maybe? Soul heart's nice. And spiders. Okay, well, make sure I grab all this money. And yeah, we're gonna make our way over to Hush Chat. Let's get it. And away we go. Check this out. Okay, they're bad. But thanks anyways. Appreciate it. What do we got in here? More familiars. Wow, this is the curse of the not so many quality 4 run. I'll tell you what. Stapler's nice. I will be checking for a crawl space. Aside from that, that's all we got to do here, fellas. And there's our crawl space. Anything of value? Compound fracture. Does that mean more beans? Does that mean more beans? Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Now, I have a feeling that this is going to be a time lapse. So, enjoy whatever music I decide to put on over top of this. There we go. It took a bit of time, honestly, but the beans were really making it so no tears hit me whatsoever. So it may have been long, but it was not difficult. I think the best part about these beans isn't even the damage that they provide, it's the utility, because the utility is crazy on these beans. Hello. Sure, get 2 of them. Why not? I think it just doubled the amount of broken hearts that we get, but I'm not really hard pressed by it. I have 18 extra lives, so we should, in theory, be fine. Should be all good. All we gotta do now, realistically, is just make our way over to the boss. I could play this and then be at 1 health, but I have 18 lives. So maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. Oh, yeah, but I can't get into the deal now because I'll teleport out of it. Oh, no, I still could, technically. Hang on. I still could. I know how to game this system. Don't worry, guys. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, we just go like this. Watch this. I just die this time, and then you go in here. Sadly, it's dead dove, so it means basically nothing to me. But cool, I guess. Oh, luck up's nice. Thank you for that. Still hanging on to my wild card as well, which is quite funny. I have no need to fight this guy, but sure, why not? We'll take that dove. We'll open you up. Tears up. We're at soft cap, aren't we? Yep. We'll grab this. And I think we're pretty much good here. There's nothing else for us to do in that room. I could get the second key piece, but I'd rather keep my 12 lives. I think it's safer and smarter to go about it that way. Keep as many lives as we can at this point, just in case we die a bunch on the dark room, right? In our best interest to just be as healthy as possible. I say as I gave up 6 lives for a sacrifice room. Classic Rome. Classic Rome live gambit. Well, here's Stan. Stan should be pretty easy, especially with all the farts that we got going on. As you can see, nothing can get remotely close to us. Hello, Stan. Get farted on. Oh, yeah, he's getting farted on. I'm so sorry, Stan. I'm gassy. Stan, I'm sorry. I'm all gassy. I'm so sorry, Stan. There we go. Let's go to the dark room. Let's fight the lamb. Let's call this a run, shall we? Shall we call this a run? Let's see if we get a Brimmy or something like that. Purgatory, nope. That's Guppy. I like that. Empty vessel, nope. And Jello, nope. I'll do this first, just in case. So we'll die, and then maybe we go like this. Yeah, okay, that's why I didn't want to do that. I was like, just in case Guppy's hairball like gets despawned, I would lose out on Guppy, and that would be like the most tragic thing on the planet, I think, actually. But now we got flies dealing massive damage. We have farts dealing massive damage. The only thing not dealing massive damage is us as ourselves. We have 21 damage, which is like nothing to sneeze at, but it's not as broken as like a lot of the runs that we've had in the past, right? Most of our damage comes from our utility items, i.e. our farts and our guppy transformation, all that fun jazz, so. But hey, maybe we get some good items here. Face reward's pretty good. I don't know. I don't think he fires beans. Take Magneto. Sure, why not? Goodbye, Brownie. We're getting quite a few chests here. Obsessed fan. The items from the chests are not good, but I mean, at a baseline, they're chests. We're getting chests, which is more than I could have hoped for. Getting chests is more than I could have asked for, all right? So I am relatively happy with that. Hello, Dark One. Goodbye, Dark One. Anything? No chests, just some keys. The cage, but make it double. Double trouble. See you later, buddy. I love that we're so small that even though we're at 1 HP, we're not getting hit by anything because we have orbitals that are larger than our character model. It's so nice, dude. It's just so useful. I can't see how anyone ever would hate on Pluto as an item. It's such a good item. I just don't understand it. Like, there was a tear right in front of my face there, and I didn't get hit by it. That's a second big fan. Wow. We are unkillable at this point, I think. Minecrafter. Nope. I think we are essentially, like, unkillable at this point. Like, we just have so much survivability. It is almost unfathomable. Nothing can come anywhere remotely close to us except for contact damage. And I'm staying far enough away from enemies to where it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm guessing the boss is this way, so I'll probably turn around and go the other way. I always like to full clear the dark room or the chest whenever I can. Yeah, it's a dead end there, so I'm guessing that the lamb boss is going to be over here a little bit of a ways. And then, you know what? That was an insane voice crack. Wow, you know what? Sure. You can tell my throat is still healing. I actually died once. Wow, I said I'm unkillable, immediately died. Classic. Classic Rome Live moment. Goodbye. All right, we got, I think, one more room here. Yep, Headless Horseman, bunch of them. And Camel Undies, insane item. Love to see that. Well, this was the new bean item, fellas. The new bean item from Hemos Gizmos. I'm calling it the bean item. I'm not calling it anything else. I'm not calling it by its actual name. It's difficult to pronounce. It is henceforth known as the bean item. Because why would you not want it to be called the bean item? It gives you every bean. It's just the bean item. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this showcase as much as I did making it for you. GG's in the chat. I love this item. I highly recommend checking it out. It's very silly, but it's very strong. And it's a lot of fun. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like on it. You can dislike it if you disliked it. You can subscribe if you're new here. And I will be live a little bit after this video goes up over on Twitch, streaming some more mod showcases. So don't forget to follow me over on Twitch. I'll put the name on screen and the link in the description below. However, until next time, take care and stay safe, my friends. Bye.